What's up, everybody? Who said that they're in vacant place? Is that you, Fook Doosel? All right, we about to be on in a second. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Live with Purpose live stream. I'm clipping a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and mess with my audio. But check this out, guys. Oh, look at this clean setup. I'm so happy about this. My desk is always cluttered all the time, but this here, I'm very happy about this. But we can talk about that in a little bit. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Live with Purpose live streams. I'm your host, Mr. Ron Kwok. How are you guys doing tonight? Wednesday night. What are y'all carrying today? I'm carrying, everything is on my desk right now, so I'm not carrying anything actually. But Ground Fog Waves, what's up, Ground Fog? Angelo, what's up, man? Ian Coates says forced. Jack is firth. You guys are messing me up, man. You guys are messing with my audio a little bit, my mental audio. Chris Valdez says, what's up, homies? Time for the weekly dose of the Kwok. That's right. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm wearing this hat today, and I realize it's making my face a lot darker than I thought. But check this out. This is a hat. Yeah, I'm gonna take this off. Ugh. This hat is from Load Up Co. And I was stoked about this because check this out. Oh, that's a loop field circle, guys. Right? And then you can put that on right there. Boom. And there's a bunch of other circle REs out there, you know, from Castle Grayscale and the like. But this came from the loadup.co. You know, my boy Iman Clog 2. I've mentioned him multiple times here on the streams. And I love this is, you know, it's a curved visor, you know, dad cap, not a trucker hat. And there are other caps out there that have loop fields and stuff, but they're all like flat visor, flat brim. And I don't know, it's just not my style, I guess. But I like the curved visor. And so I'm wearing that tonight. But let's see. Ian Coates says, got some Russell's 10-year. Let's hear about some strap holsters. That really is what it is, isn't it? So this is, I'm so excited about this. This is the Mystery Ranch Wingman, okay? And let me put it on for you. It's a sling, right? And you know me and slings. I love a lightweight sling that's, you know, low capacity, just enough room for your essentials. But my main issue with slings, and it's always been this way until today, is that you can't really have a water bottle with you. You know what I mean? And so, you know, it's unfortunate this mic is right here. Let me go ahead and move this. But check this out. It has a water bottle pocket, and not just any water bottle pocket. It can fit a 32-ounce Nalgene, okay? You can throw this in here. Pop, okay? And so it's sitting in there like that. And there's also a cinch cord. Put it around the neck of it. Pull it tight. And now, you can shake that thing forever, and it's not going to fall out, right? You know what I'm talking about? So your water bottle's secure. Your essentials are secure. Your pockets are free. You can wear, you know, short shorts, booty shorts, gym shorts with the poor, horrible pockets, and you'll be fine, right? All your gear is here. You can put this in the front. You can put this in the back. You know, go ahead and turn this around, and you're all done. The only drawback I've felt so far since wearing this thing is that this is a small strap, and it's just nylon webbing. It's not any there's no padding on it. There's no extra premium feel to it. It's just, you know, it's solid. It's definitely gonna hold, but the problem is this is heavy, and after a while it cuts a little bit because it is a smaller strap. I think this is sub 1 inch. Yeah, I think it's sub 1 inch, and it's small enough to where if you put enough weight in it, it'll cut into your shoulder. So that's the only drawback, but it's not a game deal breaker for me, and I still enjoy it. And this is, I don't know, this is pretty novel. I don't know, I haven't really seen a sling that can do something like this. Usually what I do is I'd hook a carabiner on this, and then I'd carabine the strap, and then the bottle will be flapping around and stuff. And while it works, I think it's pretty clunky. And so this is a great solution to it. And I like the asymmetric kind of volume that's punched in here. And you could also remove the straps and go ahead and hook this onto either backpack strap. And you can just have it be like a front strap, like a front holster, as Ian so eloquently put it. EDC Knife and Tool, Trev says, sup everybody. What's up, Trevor? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. That hat looks more my style. Heck yeah, says Barbarian Bonnet. Yeah, right? That's pretty cool. See, that's another thing too. Like, I would want to put it back, but then it like Makes me real dark and broody. And also like the headphones. So you know what? I'm gonna leave it here so you can see it right here. Ooh, look how the light hits the brim and everything. Look at that. Yo. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Branch McCracken says, what's good, people? What's up, Branch? Good to see you, man. Ian says, Game Breaker. You know what? I'm watching like Diablo 4 Season 4 coverage because it's about to start. And so, you know, we're looking at builds and like it's talking about, oh, game-breaking stats or game-breaking builds, bugs. And so I think that's why the phrase is in my head. Let's see. Ian Coates says, I mean strap instead of pew pew with a new data crew tray. Oh, that's true. The banana strap. Let's see. Ian says that Mikey was more of a leather than technical fabric guy. I think he's a both kind of guy, you know? I know he's open to new things. He's open to new things. Toddy, new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing, Toddy. I don't know if you're in here, but I appreciate your support anyway. What are you guys doing today? What are you up to this evening? What are you carrying in the pockets? I want to hear about it. Got some stuff coming in through the warehouse, through the studio. Branch says, I got to talk to Chris and Israel at House of Blaze today when I grabbed a garage built gear pouch. Nice. Which pouch did you get? Is it the Navo pouch? I don't know what that is. But that's dope. How was talking with Chris and Israel? Israel, Arcane Design Israel? He's just chilling. I know Israel lives out there now. Dallas Fort Worth, I believe. So I think like it's cool that they're all just chilling. I want to be like within reasonable, feasible travels length to House of Blades. I feel like that'd be fun. Chop it up with Chris Valdez. I think he's in the house. What's up, Chris? Did you catch the latest episode of Kaiju number 8? Super crazy. Fukutusa says he carried my standard Vosti Thunderbird and Civivi Vision FG. Speaking of which, Vosti Thunderbird. It's a fun knife, man. Very flippy in like every regard, especially with like the button lock as well. You don't have to worry about compression lock, which I'm sort of used to, or frame lock. You just press it and go. Press it and go. Ah! See, it's easier to do it in front of you than it is like in front of the camera. You know what I mean? But Thunderbird, real fun. I have the Vision FG as well, but it's over there in the case. I'm trying to go grab it. Barbarian Brawny says Thunderbird is dope. Yep, absolutely. Kavi with the cool shades emote in the chat. How you doing, Kavi? Good to see you. Good to see you. What did Branch? What did you and Israel talk about? Did he drop hints on new knives he's gonna drop soon? Yeah, man, I've been having a lot of fun with this. The only I forgot to mention this thing. The only thing that I don't like about the compartment is that it is only one volume. There's no organization inside whatsoever, which is a little unfortunate. I feel like they like nailed the concept, nailed the air, nailed the trick, and then didn't stick the landing. You know what I mean? Like they could have easily sewn in like a mesh pocket or a divider or something in there, but there's literally nothing in here except, you know, care tags. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but you know, I got my stuff loose in here. I got the baby Barlow, I think is what it is, and then my lip balm, of course. But yeah, I mean, they got a front pocket here, quick access, but I think like if you're gonna have extra mechanisms here to secure the water bottle in its pockets so that if it goes upside down or goes inverted, then, you know, the water bottle won't fall out. But whatever you put in this front pocket here will fall out. If you saw my short on it the other day, I had a light in this pocket, and when I demonstrated that the water bottle didn't fall out, the light did. So, you know, I think it's all in the spirit of bringing it under budget as well. That thing, I think it costs like $40. 40? Excuse me. Wingman. It was, yeah, typically $49. So I feel like if there was extra, like, I don't know, extra webbing to secure things, I feel like it would probably come in at 60 or 65 or something like that. But at 49, I feel like that's I couldn't say no to that. That thing for 49 with all of its extra utility, the fact that it's unique looking, the fact that it has a unique feature, pretty unique feature of being able to sport a water bottle, secure it in there. The only other thing that's even close to that is like a daybreaker, like a small backpack, you know what I mean? High Tide EDC, Brandon, what's up, man? I also have a Cruiser 5.0 from Mike and Inky EDC with me, thanks to Alan. Nice, man. I haven't talked to Alan in a hot minute. Hope you all are doing well. Hope Alan's doing well. Can it hold your res though, or REs? It cannot, but I feel like there's plenty of real estate for it, you know what I mean? Like here on the water bottle pocket, or here in the front pocket, there's like plenty of space for you to put, even here to cover the Mystery Ranch logo. You could easily put like a rectangular loop field there. It's open to modding for sure. You know, it's got breathable mesh in the back. Oh, there's a pocket here for your valuables, closer to the chest, closer to the vest, so you could do that. But yeah, there's room. There's definitely room. Ian says that sling is fucky. Thought it was something that wasn't completely turned inside out or something. Thought it was something that wasn't completely turned inside out. What does that mean? What does that mean? Manic Cuz, what's up, man? What's going on, fellas? He says, what's up, Manic? Good to see you. Oh, another thing about my setup now. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I always ran a horizontal monitor and then a vertical monitor. And when I'm streaming, I have like the chat window, the stream, OBS or whatever on my vertical monitor, just because that was the way the real estate was set up. But now that I have this this setup cockpit here from Bololo, I can't clear the monitor vertically. It has to be horizontal. So now I'm getting used to having two horizontal monitors. Let's see. Barbarian Bronny says we need a Live with Purpose exclusive sling then. Oh, there you go. I've always wanted to design one. I think like, I don't know. I've always thought of myself as someone who's constantly learning. So I never think like, oh, okay, I'm ready to make a sling or produce a sling. I think I want to like, you know, stay humble, wear a bunch of different styles and designs, and kind of read into the design language a little bit more before I venture out and say, this is the definitive Live with Purpose sling. But we're getting there. We're getting there. I definitely know what I like. I definitely know what I look for in a sling and what I don't look for. That's actually a good topic. What do you guys look for in a sling? Or if you guys don't wear slings, to generalize that, what do you guys look for in a backpack? Like a daily beater backpack to store all your gear in. For me, it's usually split between a sling or a backpack. I'll use a backpack if I'm going out to do like heavier duty things, like coffee shop loadout style, daddy day pack style. If I need a bunch of things in my backpack, I'll bring one. And so that'll be fully featured, you know, main compartment, organizers, laptop sleeve, admin hub, water bottle pockets, and carabiners, of course, to hook on extra stuff. And of course, it's gotta be sleek and minimal. You know, I'm definitely not a leather bag dude. I'm definitely, you know, synthetic nylons, you know, sort of modern style bags. So X-Pac sailcloth material, ballistic nylon, even the Recor 66, I think is what it is. The Cordura sort of recycled fabric. I'm good with that. Oh, Nightbot, stop it. Ian, who told you to write that? So I didn't turn that off, but there is no giveaway on this live stream today. Ian's just always pushing the limits and making sure that I cover my bases. Thank you. The people's mod. Always pointing out the chinks in the armor. I appreciate it. I do. Yeah, I do. I just have to turn it off, but I haven't yet. I have a third Alpaca series stream coming up next week, so I think that's probably why I didn't boot it. But here we go. Let's just go ahead and do this. We're gonna... Can I even turn it off? I don't want to delete it. What if I just... Wow, that's unfortunate. I can't like deactivate it. Ian just wants to win something. He's just salty he hasn't won something in the giveaway yet. I've done like a dozen draws and he hasn't gotten anything. It's okay, man. It's all random, okay? It's all RNG. Don't take it personally. We still love you. I promise. Okay, here we go. I'll just do this. There you go. Just change the user level on it. We good. We good. All right. All right. Javi says, Alpaca loves you, Lamau. They do. I feel like they're trying to love everyone, because with the amount of bags, the sheer amount of bags that they're releasing like every month, I think they're trying to make a flavor for everyone. You know, they're trying to cater something to everyone. And which is a great mission, you know what I mean? Like, everybody lives with purpose, hopefully. So that means they custom tailor their loadouts to suit their needs, and everybody's needs will be slightly different here and there depending on the use case, right? So everyone's got a different quote unquote perfect bag, you know? Like, your bag is going to be different from what mine is. So Mike Daily Carry in the house says alpaquac. I almost wanted to say alpaca quack, but alpaquac. That sounds like a threat. Alpaquac you in the face. Let's see. Branch said, I just said hi, but he's a chill guy, like Ben Banters, down to earth and fun. I told him to get some Praetheons to House of Blaze. There you go. Yeah, Ben, Israel, they're wholesome peeps for real. Coffee says, bro, they're my go-to recommendation brand now. Got some people into getting their stuff. Yeah, and it's accessible too. Like, I feel like a lot of modern synthetic bags these days, like, you know, if we're talking X-Pac, if we're talking, you know, ballistic nylon type bags, they're expensive, you know, like slings could be upwards of 100, you know, EDC backpacks, 200, 220 easily. But I feel like Alpaca's sort of got their production down to the point where, like, they can streamline some of the costs. And, you know, I feel like their costs are pretty accessible for some full-featured slings. And then even their EDC backpacks, you know, it's not going to kill you to, like, try one. You know what I mean? And so that way you can figure out very quickly whether that's the type of bag for you or not. But very accessible. That's why I like them. Let's see. Hopefully the giveaway thing isn't working anymore. David says, sleek and minimal looking, but loaded with goodies. Nice. I mean, goodies like what? What kind of goodies are you into for a bag? Like, for me, I think it's really got to have, like, the comfort dialed in. Like, I always look at the straps first. If the straps look too thin or too lacking, I'm gonna be skeptical. Like, I will want to try it on and put some mileage into the bag before I conclude whether this bag feels good or not. But, like, take Mystery Ranch, for example, you know, the Urban Assault 21. That thing, the straps are so thick. And, you know, comparatively speaking, like, if you look at other straps out there, you know, they're sort of a standard foam straps kind of thing. And depending on the type of foam that's inside, it might feel better or worse. But Urban Assault, Mystery Ranch, those straps are so comfortable. Here, let me see if I can pull it up. And I have two of them. I have two Urban Assault 21 liter. I have one orange one for my climbing gear, and then a straight blackout one for EDC stuff. You know what I mean? And while the Urban Assault isn't, I would say, the best EDC bag, because the inside's really lacking, right? You've got... Here, let me see if I can pull this up. Here. So, this is the bag I'm talking about. The Urban Assault 21, okay? It's got a very unique 3-zipper closure here, which is awesome because it allows you to just open the first 2 zippers if you're just trying to access your backpack from the top, per usual. But let's say you got to get to something at the bottom of your bag really quickly. You can undo that 3rd zipper, lay the backpack down on a surface, and easily access whatever it is at the bottom just as quickly as something at the top, you know, like duffel bag style. Just lay it down, open it up, and be able to pull anything out. Now, if you look at the straps, I don't know if these pictures do it justice, but look, they're pretty thick, man. Like, thick foam padding. You've got the mesh in there, the breathable mesh. The back panel is pretty robust as well. And you've got load lifters. I don't think I've seen very many backpacks with load lifters on a 21 liter. You know what I mean? Which makes sense because, like, theoretically speaking, you can't put as much in a 21 liter as you can in a 30 liter. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's not going to, the maximum weight of the thing, depending on what you're hauling, is not going to be as high as a 30 liter plus backpack. So the need for load lifters may not be as critical. Oh man, don't you hate when you have a sneeze and it's right here and you wind up, you go to do it and then it goes away. Anyway, antics on a Wednesday night. Anyway, so you know, when you're looking at this thing, I immediately see that the foam straps are thick. So I'm already gonna want to try it, and it is very comfortable, in my opinion. So this is the orange one that I have. Okay, and this is what I was talking about here. You know, Cobra Kai aside, there aren't too many places for organization in here. You know, you've got two little mesh pockets here for, you know, your essentials and all that. And then you just have one main compartment and that's it. This laptop sleeve, while it does segregate the laptop from the rest of the volume, it's not padded at all, I don't think. And so, you know, you're still gonna feel it. Still gonna feel it. It's still gonna bump into it. Like one layer of just sort of like nylon fabric is not gonna protect it from the other hard things in your volume, nor will it protect sort of like the bottom of it if you were to set it down hard. So again, it's not, you know, the perfect bag by any means, but it's good for a lot of things. 21 liters, perfect EDC size. And, you know, you got to consider the price as well. You know, I think this goes for like 140 retail, but there are so many sales so often that you can get it for 100, you get it for 110. Check backcountry, check REI. There's always sales going on. So I wouldn't buy this bag at 140 just because you could easily get it for cheaper. I mean, this says it's not even available, but wherever else you can find it. Here, let me see. See, 9 out of 10 from Pack Hacker, Mr. Tom himself. There you go. Can't go wrong there. Let's see. See, some of these are pretty cool too. Like the Coolie. Where is that? The Coolie is like it's like an expanded version of it. I think it's 3 more liters. Oh no, it's 20 liter. So this one is cool because it has like extra cinching straps on the side, you know, to compress a little more here. Or is it a panel that comes down so you can stick something in between there, like a rolled up, like bedroll or something? Or hoodie? No, I don't think so. I think it's just to compress it down. But you got a water bottle pocket here, you know what I mean? This one has a waist strap. So this is definitely more like backpacker-esque than it is an EDC thing. Are they removable straps? Or no, I don't think they are. Yeah, so this is definitely for like trail running. But that's a damn good looking bag. Looks like it came straight out of Dune. Did you guys see Dune 2? I'm obsessed. That movie was sick. I feel like that movie was super sick. David said, goodies like organization, my tech stuff. I do programming for work, so I have to have my time slots streamlined enough to work productively. Just ordered a bunch of alpaca stuff. Oh, there you go. Ooh, what did you order from alpaca? Seems interesting. Chris said, all right, what did I miss? Nothing, bro. Just chilling. We wanted to hear what you and Israel were talking about behind the scenes. Privy to any special information? Fuctusa said, world ended, but it got better. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope things are better. You said it did get better, so thankful for that. Hope you're doing well, dude. Zales. So I realized that, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's Zales Uchiha, isn't it? I think you've been a loyal follower for years, and the reason why I pronounce it as Zales Uchiha is because there's a local jeweler around here called Zales, like Zales Jewelry, and so that's just immediately what I thought of. But I'm pretty sure it's Zales Uchiha, huh? And I know this because you won the last giveaway. Congrats. Things are on the way. But I think I saw like the full name, and I realized that it may be Zales Uchiha. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to assume. He says, I'm different. I'll pack a sling or bag to its limit, but I like my watches to be simple, whether it's a G-Shock or a diver. Interesting. So that's cool. So I think that's like 2 separate topics there, right? Like you'll pack a sling or a bag to its limit, which is awesome, right? So I feel like then the limiting factor should be the bag, right? You don't want to be carrying the world on your shoulders. So when you're shopping for a sling or a bag, you're definitely going to be mindful of the volume because you already know you're going to pack to its limit no matter what the size. But I like my watch is simple. So I feel like simple and G-Shock don't go together. Like, I don't think they do. Like, the Casio is pretty classy and simple-esque, but I don't think G-Shock is very simple. Like here, this is the Casio that I'm talking about. I have this one, the 1A1, all black, super sleek, and that's as simple as G-Shock gets. Okay, if you know G-Shock, If you know G-Shock, you know that's as simple as it gets because G-Shocks get crazy. I want to see what new releases are. Oh, which is that spelling? Like, look at this thing. That is not simple. That is as complex as it gets. Like, look, you've got like a fragmented crown here that's raised bezel. Okay, the crown there is nuts. It's huge. What's the case size? Oh, it's $5,800. I've never seen a $5,800 G-Shock watch before in my life. What? That's crazy. Solar. Bluetooth enabled. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, complex aside, that still looks cool. Dang. Mr. G. That's what they do be calling you if you're dropping $5,800 on a G-Shock. But yes, that's crazy. Ian says Zales ain't local. There's tons in every state. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, I guess not a local jeweler. A national jeweler. Zales Uchiha says Gonzalez. There you go. That's why. That's why. Kabi says, what's the song? It's such a bop. This one is... It's called Chemistry by Flux Vortex. I don't know if it's this song you're asking about or the previous song. It's on shuffle, so I don't know what played before. Oh man, I want a blacked out G-Shock, says Barbarian Brana. Get one, dude. They're so accessible. Like, I think the Casio you can get for like $125. I think, yeah. If on sale, 100 or less. Zalazuchia says, I was bored yesterday, so I scrolled through Amazon and found G-Shock for about $30 and couldn't resist. Really? Which one was it? Ian says, I'm fine with my Ultra 2. Meanwhile, Ian over here dropping. How much did the Ultra 2 cost? Like $900? Because the Ultra 1 was $700, wasn't it? The Ultra 2. That's flavor of the month right there. Apple Watch Ultra 2. Oh, it's also 49 millimeters. It's so big. I have skinny little wrists. So for me, 40 millimeters, I think is good. 40, 42. But I've had some 46s from 44s, and it just looks like a clock. It just looks like a clock on my wrist, man. It does not work. But the Ultra 2, $800? Okay, that's fair. $100 bump. Probably comes with a spec bump. Titanium case. Now, Ian, do you use all the different straps that's designed for it? Like, it's got like a ocean band. It's got an alpine loop, trail loop. Great branding. Like, the names sound cool. The look looks cool. Like, look at that. That's wild. The Ultra 2 price doesn't hit as hard when you're paying for it over 36 months. There you go. You got the Sezzle. The Sezzle times 36 instead of 4. There you go. David says, got a Bravo X Sling and an Elements Pro backpack along with some hub stuff. There you go. Dude, I think looking back at it, the very first product that I got from Alpaca was the hub system. So the hub system is just basically a magnetic bar that you can mount, you know, via 3M tape or whatever to your wall, the edge of your desk. I think I actually have it here. But there's this whole ecosystem of magnetic clips that you can clip onto this bar. So there was a key clip for your keys. There was a clip attached to a pouch, sort of like a Go pouch, like a small one like this. And then a whole bunch of other stuff, like straps, other pouches, even bags. And so that was like ID holder, all this stuff. If you go to work and have an ID, you need a flash or scan to get in. But yeah, that was my very first Alpaca product. And I think I got that back in 21. So it's been like 3 years, I think. So when I talk about Alpaca, it comes from a tender place in my heart. But no, we got something exciting for next week for Alpaca. Basically, this last one, I just picked a bunch of stuff that I love. Like different silhouettes, but also in a dope colorway and material. So I feel like some of y'all can guess. It'll be good. Ian says, not Sezzle, Verizonzel. Verizonzel. Except they lock you into a 2-year contract. That's what they do. Kavi says hub system is pretty versatile as well because you can use magnetic parts from other brands like Black Ember. You know what? My theory is that all those magnetic clips have a one OEM, and I think it's like Fidlock. So Fidlock, I've always been a big fan of Fidlock and the sort of designs that it's come out with. But Fidlock basically is like a cycling accessories brand. And I think originally they made like bottle holders for bike frames and, you know, bike base and things like that. Accessories to like quickly snap on your bottle, drink some, snap it off. So that way while you're cycling, you're not having to like fumble around for straps or anything. So that was the original thing. Watch, check this out. So this is it right here. Fidlock twist bottle set. You know, I'm not saying that's their first product, but this is mainly their wheelhouse. And then they started making clips and buckles. And then from there, like bag manufacturers of all shapes and sizes started just buying the buckles or, you know, outsourcing that part of it and incorporating it into their straps, their slings, their backpacks, all that stuff. So I think, yeah, I don't know if it's like a whitelisted product and then they just kind of do their thing, but yeah, I mean, it's the same concept. Earl Lullabert in the house says, yo, what's up, Earl? Good to see you, man. Happy Wednesday to you. How are you doing tonight? What are you carrying today, Earl? Ian says contracts are now 3 years apparently. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten a renew since my iPhone 14, so that was like, I mean, that was a year and a half ago. No, iPhone 15 came out fall 2023, I think, Q4. And I had I guess it's been a year. Yeah, because I had the iPhone 14 and that came out fall 2022, I guess. And so I jumped on that. I didn't jump on the 15. I think at this point, it's May, you know, half the year's gone already. I might as well just wait for the 16, whatever that may be. Kavi says, Fidlock buckle slider is so nice. I'm so happy that it's on the Air City Sling 2 because I love the sliding mechanism. Yeah, exactly. So companies like Air SF, I think, what's that brand? TomTalk slings. They do their budget slings on Amazon, as well as their backpacks and stuff like that. They all have Fidlock magnetic buckles, or at least an option to get it with that. It's funny. Chris Valdez says, thoughts on the new iPad Pro? Hilarious. So I don't have one, obviously, because they're shipping next week, and I don't know anything beyond like the standard YouTube videos from MKBHD and Dave2D or anything like that beyond that. But it's funny because all they did was do a spec bump, throw in an M4 chip, made it even slimmer. Like, crazy, dude. Like, I think the chip is super strong, but I just think like there are limitations to what you can do with an iPad. It's not a laptop, you know, it's never gonna be like a MacBook Pro, you know what I mean? Even if it has a stronger chip in there, it's limited by the mobile OS, the iPad OS or whatever it is. So while it's cool that they can continue progressing in that way, unless they come up with some like big software moves to really kind of like match the performance capabilities, you're better off with, I think MKBHD said that, you know, he's good with his M1 iPad still. You know, there's no big reason to upgrade it unless you like the colors. You like the blue, the purple, the green, the silver. There's a lot of colors there. Oh, so one thing that I thought was funny. So the iPad Air, you know, even the name insinuates that it's a lighter model, a cheaper, slimmer model. And it's funny because now with the new iPad Pro, that thing is actually lighter than the iPad Air. Zalazuchi says Apple Pencil Pro sounds ridiculous to me personally. Yeah, the only thing that makes it pro is there's a little vibrator in there now. There's a haptic motor in there that'll vibrate when you do things. And it'll now recognize rotational motion. So if you draw and instead of just, you know, drawing, you do some rotationary stuff, like if you're painting a flower and you want to like tweak that rotation there, it'll recognize that, but only if you use the iPad Pros, the newest ones. You can't use the Pencil Pro with the older iPads. Ian says rotationary, rotary forces, rotationary. Hey, it's a real word. Look it up. Don't look it up. It's probably not. Chris says iPad Pro life as well here. Final Cut has been pretty cool. I was interested in the new pencil. Nice. I have not messed with Final Cut. Right now, I'm completely committed to DaVinci Resolve. I had the studio version. It's been amazing. It's very all in one. Like, I don't need to ever leave the Resolve program to do all my editing, my color grading, my audio, even like on-screen visual effects, and then even subtitling and like captioning for my shorts. Everything is in Resolve. Before, I would have to do like Premiere Pro for the video, and then I would have to switch into After Effects for the VFX, and then I would have to switch to Audition for the audio, and then if I wanted a caption, then I think at the time Premiere didn't have captions incorporated into it, so I had to like I had to go to a third-party thing and upload the audio, have it transcribe it, and then import it back. Oh man, it's bad. Earl Albert says little vibrator. Tri-State is intrigued. Is he here? Maybe you can clip him or clip this and show him. My mission on these streams is to make it provocative enough for Tri-State to bat an eye at me. That's what I want. Barbarian Brana says, I use DaVinci on my iPad, but I'm learning I need to use my keyboard to use full functions. Yeah, so I've always been curious about DaVinci on the iPad, but like the way I work in Resolve is a lot of hotkeys. And I know that the iPad, like all the buttons aren't on screen, so I can just click it and go, click and go. You got to do things and you know, open up certain menus and stuff. So I haven't tried it, but I don't really, since I'm already established on desktop with it, I don't want to like relearn the interface on an iPad. And then like the way my workflow is I film my stuff on my camera, like on my A7C, and then now with the Osmo Pocket 3, this has been really fun, by the way. All the moves they can do with the gimbal, smooth. But I'll just import the footage straight into my desktop, right? Like I would have to find some interesting way to import the footage from the SD cards into the iPad, so I'd have to get another adapter or something like that. And so yeah, it's just a little, there's too much resistance there for me. Zala Zuchia says, I'm currently using my iPad Pro with M1. There you go, done. Hope you're not buying a new iPad Pro, because I don't think you need it. I don't think you need it. Ian says, I need to build a PC so I can stream. No, you don't. You can stream with your phone, with your fancy iPhone 15 with your Ultra 2 watch. I'm pretty sure you can, man. Now it's just a matter, the more important thing is you want to stream and you want to start flexing those muscles and building that skill, because then that's a whole separate thing, bro. That's a whole separate thing. Earl Oliver says he carried his Ultra Tech, his Microtech, Ultra Tech, and Olight Arcfeld Pro. What does the Arcfeld Pro have? Because I know the original Olight Arcfeld, there were two versions. There was a UV light one and then like a laser pointer one. So which one is the Pro? Like, what does it do? What does it do? Earl Olibert with the gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Olibert. Always coming through on a Wednesday night. I appreciate your support, bro. Thank you so much. Phytonics Ian, Henry G, Paul FTW, Paul Casper, 2 Pauls, and Marco David Garcia Varela. Congratulations on your shiny new Live With Purpose membership. Enjoy those emotes in the chat. And by the way, for you members in the chat, not only do you get to enjoy those emotes, but you already got to see the early access video I posted at the beginning of this week. So you got a sneak peek into, you know, whatever all that was. You saw a little bit here, but that'll be dropping on Saturday for all you people who are just waiting to watch it on the weekend. So that'll be ready for you then, but you members got the first scoop. Got the first scoop. Thank you so much, Earl. I appreciate you, man. Zala says, nah, I don't need a new iPad Pro, but I had to get the iPhone 15 Pro Max. My 12 Pro was acting up. Yeah, the 12 it's a few too many generations behind, I feel like. I think that's the thing. ISO Motion says, sup, it's Adam. What's up, Adam? Good to see you, dude. Adam. I don't think I've ever interacted with you here on stream, so I appreciate you coming through, man. Fook Dusel, throwing the Live With Purpose emotes. Manic Cuz, throwing the Live With Purpose emotes. There you go. Zala says, Arcfeld Pro is laser, UV, and light all in one. Oh, damn. All right. I mean, I guess that's logical. Like, they had 2 different models, so why not throw it into one as a Pro model? Then they're going to do a Pro Max model where the whole case is titanium. Trevor, EDC Knife and Tool member for 14 months at the initiate tier. Has it been this long? Has it? Happy 14 months, bro. Thank you for chilling in the stream, always supporting me, helping me do my thing, man. I appreciate you, dude. Ian Code says, I always go for the Pro Max, Apple's biggest phone. I don't know, man. I've always been against big phones just because, like, even though it is good tech, big screen, big real estate, great viewing experience, I don't like that it's like huge in the pocket. You know what I mean? It feels clunky. You know, you're like, hello, who's this? You know? And like, I like to use things with one hand, so so if I'm holding this like this and I'm switching my thumb, I'm trying to touch a button on the left side of the screen, like, I can barely reach it, like, without, you know, two hands or whatever. Not to mention a Pro Max. It's gonna be bigger, you know, clumsier for me. I might drop the thing. I don't want to do that. So I think I'm gonna stop at the Pro, not the Pro Max. I almost wanted to get like the iPhone Mini, but unfortunately they dropped the Mini back. I think iPhone 13 or 12 is when they stopped doing the minis. But I would have been down for a Mini. Like, that would have been sick. Let's see. Ian says, I had the X just to have it. I hated the size because it was too small. Well, Ian, you're a tall dude. Your hands are probably much bigger than mine. So the Pro Max is probably right at home with you. Not for me. Not for me. You saw my height when we did ATL last year. I was just a little shorter than you. Isaac Mendez says, I wish they'd bring back the Mini. I know, me too. Seriously. Like, if they came out with an iPhone 16 Pro Mini, ooh. I can just imagine what that would look like, and I would be all for it. I would be all for it, man. Chris Valdez says, iPhone 14 Pro. Exactly, that's what I got. The Max is too big. I agree. But I don't know, man. So, from what I've heard, the Apple iPad Pro just got announced. It's shipping next week. And then in the summer is when they're doing their WDCC or WWDC conference. WWE. But that's when they're releasing software, I think. And then from there, they're gonna do a conference, or not conference, an event in the fall, and that's when they'll announce like the next iPhone, iPad. Or nah, I don't think they're gonna announce an iPad because they just did it. They're probably gonna announce the iPhone and perhaps an Apple Watch in September. Yeah, Barbarian Brownie says, I'm guessing in September we get the iPhone 15 and a Mini. I hope. I don't think so. They're gonna be going to 16. They're gonna be going straight to 16 in September. Phone events are typical in September, says Ian. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. And then the Google event is there as well. I had a Pixel for a while, but I think I stopped at Pixel 4, and then that's when I switched over to the Apple ecosystem. I'm freezing my ass off. Just turn off the AC real quick. Isomotion says, correct. I believe June 10th is the WWDC. There you go. 16 coming in September. Looking forward to upgrading, says David. Yeah, I think skipping generations is probably the best way to go. Unless like that generation is lackluster. It's just like, oh, new color. Oh, new finish. But same tech, same whatever. Then I would probably skip it. But, you know, if all else held equal, and there's, you know, incremental spec bumps, new features, cool new things you could do with your phone, I would probably do a skip generation type thing. WWDC and the fall events are Apple's biggest events, says Ian. Yeah, I think so. Zalazuchia says, oh snap, the Civivi Elementum utility is out. Oh yeah, let's check it out. Civivi Elementum utility. So it's basically one of the most classic knives, the Elementum, with the ability to slap a utility blade onto the end of it. Button lock, same ergos as the Elementum you've come to know and love. Not retractable. Well, I would think not. I guess that makes sense. Because typically with utility knives, you're used to being able to retract it. But, I mean, I know the Milwaukee Fastback, there's versions of it where it just flips out instead of retracts. So, I don't think they had to write that. Or maybe they just wanted to make sure nobody got it twisted. But, dang, there's a little flipper tab. Can it flip out? It can. Ooh, you can flip it out. That looks fun. What finishes are there? Or is it just the blue? Oh, here we go. You got the blue, the blackout, the green. I think those are all aluminum, right? Easily scratchable, unfortunately. Hey, when they come out with an Ultim version, y'all know. Y'all know. I believe we're on track for the Watch X to be announced since we're on Series 9 currently. Wonder what they're gonna do with the series, with the Watch X. Like how innovative can a smartwatch get? Like once you've gotten sort of the heart rate monitor, the oxygen, all that stuff, like then what? Also, I found, like I've always wanted to like be able to track, have you guys ever used Whoop or Fitbit or any of that stuff? Like I've used it and I like the concept, but I just don't like wearing it 24/7. Like when I'm sleeping, if you want to track like how you sleep, your sleep cycles and all that stuff based on your pulse, you got to wear it all night. And I've noticed that it gets sweaty and grimy, and then I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel good. But I guess that's just a personal problem. That blade lock sucks, says Earl. Really? Oh, because it's just like a screw on? Yeah. I know, right? It's kind of unfortunate. You gotta have to like, yeah, that is unfortunate. It's not like a click on, click off thing like Milwaukee's. Work Pro makes a 3-pack of button lock utility knives that are actually pretty sweet. Work Pro, let's check it out. Work Pro button lock utility. I still need to get my hands on the Tyrant Razor by Exceed. I know me, Haruno's always telling me to get it. I haven't gotten it yet, but this is the other one. Okay, let's go back. Work Pro. This is what you're talking about. It's not as pretty as an Elementum, that's for sure. But the button lock, and then look, so this lock is much more, it makes much more sense, right? You slide it in, there's a locking mechanism, there's no like bolt or no screw that you have to undo. So you can much more quickly swap out your utility blades. That makes sense. It's a 3-pack for $17. That also makes a lot of sense. How much was the Elementum one? I didn't catch the price. Elementum utility, gray satin, $42. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, if you spend $8 more, you can get an actual like Elementum drop point blade, probably in D2 or 14 CR28. You know what I'm talking about. But okay, so this is the, what is it showing right now? Oh, so this is the Exceed Designs Tyrant Razor. So this is the one. So okay, this is $85. It's double the Elementum, but I feel like they tricked the hell out of this thing. They tricked it out. Here, I'm gonna go to the actual Exceed Designs website so you can see all the different like modular pieces. But of course, titanium body, and then you can, have a is it just a backspacer or is it a glass breaker? Oh no, it's fine. So it's just a backspacer, but there's so many things you can do with it. Carbon fiber scales, pocket clips, extra hardware, different configurations, different types of utility blades. That's kind of intense too. But I might just have to get it just to try it. Just to try it. Careful with leaking your address. Uh-oh. Did I dox myself? Okay. I might not post this one. But yeah, so yeah, Exceed Designs are solid, says Mikey Daily Carry. That's what people are saying. That's what a lot of people are saying. So I might have to try it. I really might have to try it. Let's see. Chris says it's gonna let you talk to Zordon and teleport. Yeah, seriously, right? Like, I feel like at that point, it's approaching the point where you gotta have to do that. Ian says, I work in a warehouse. Anything metal would slow me down since I'd be worried about dropping it in concrete. on concrete. I drop my fastback all day and no issues. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. David says Amazon shows the address. You just cut that part out. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Peachy Designs, says Trev. Peachy Designs. Everyday carry titanium pot. Ooh, okay. Okay. That looks pretty. What is that? That is some crazy, like, amalgamated pry bar wrench scalpel knife. That looks sick. What? Okay, for 89 bones, I would much rather get this than the Tyrant. But I mean, this is a different beast altogether. It's not a utility blade. Multi-size bolt wrench, bolt nut wrench. That's awesome. Okay, that looks freaking cool. Trev, I appreciate you and hate you at the same time, because like I went from like not knowing what this thing was to like about to pull the trigger right now. Damn it. That looks cool. Here, let's watch this feature video. Oh. That's cool. Look at that. That scalpel blade. Kavi says, if I see someone carrying that, I would assume they're ready for any urban apocalyptic event. Yeah, seriously. That's what this is. That's what this is. Just imagine like different sizes. Like this is probably this big, this tool. But if you just imagine a larger one strapped onto your back, 2 of them like Deadpool style, that's probably what you get. That's probably what you get. Trev, I need a tour of your collection, bro, says Mikey Daily Carry. Yeah, I know, Trev. You're a sleeper out there. You probably have all this stuff and more. Mike Daily Carry says the XOU is also super fun one. You can never go wrong with a TPT slide. TPT slide, big idea designs, very solid. Does what it's supposed to do. Very lightweight, titanium, well designed. The XOU. So XOU is Riot, right? Yeah. Riot XOU. Look at that. Wait, is it a gravity one though? Is it a gravity utility? Can't be doing that. It is a gravity one, right? Because the XO series from Riot is all gravity, I believe. Any character carrying that in Walking Dead would live longer, says Kavi. Yeah, probably. Or any, like, insert apocalyptic anime here. Like, any of them. Any of them. Why is that shot on the GE logo? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Oh, I didn't show you this. This is the XOU. The Riot XOU. So that's pretty cool. So that looks like a retaining clip that goes in there. Does it? It looks like you need specialty utility blades to keep that in place, because it looks like it uses the holes. Maybe Mikey Daily Carry. Maybe you can chime in. But yeah, it is gravity. So unfortunately, I ain't gonna be doing that. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see. Ian says, no, Ron, you don't. That's just a standard utility blade. Is it? Mate? Yeah, I guess not. Because when you look at the retention clip, it doesn't look like it actually uses the holes. It's just zigzaggy for whatever reason, but it doesn't look like it goes through the holes. It doesn't say that it uses just standard utility clips or blades. I don't know. Mikey Daily Carry says works with any. Okay, got it. All right, fair enough. I don't have it in hand, so I'm just going off of pictures, and I only have 2 pictures to work with, and no product specs. Ian says grabs onto the notches at the top like any utility blade has. Well, some utility blades, I have to come up with an example if I'm going to say this, but some of them need specific ones. Like, yeah, I don't have an example. Let's just stop talking about it. But yeah, nice. Oh. Any plans for the weekend, y'all? I think for me, I gotta keep cleaning and shooting video. So I'm trying to do it like region by region. Right now, I got my desk set up, like it's done. And then I think the back shelf is next, because thankfully I have this chair to cover it. But behind that mess is a huge mess. So I need to work on that. And then obviously the studio table and all the stuff that usually comes in the studio that's just always threatening to clutter up the space. I got to take care of that as best as possible. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, it's going to be cleaning weekend for me. What are you guys up to? Ian says, I have 100 pack of Milwaukee utility blades. Got it long ass time ago. Still haven't gone through a fraction of the blades. Put them in my TPT slide, fastback, everything. Nice. I think I have the same, but it's DeWalt. It's like a pack of 100 of the like carbide blades or whatever it is. Still not even remotely done using it. And you work in a warehouse, so you probably, I mean, you have a better chance of going through it than me. But I do break a lot of boxes down. Like, too many. Trev says, I have to put my boys to bed. Have a great rest of the live, boys. See you all next time. Hey, take it easy, Trev. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, man. Catching a lot of new anime this weekend, says Chris. What anime? What anime? I'm watching Kaiju number 8 per your recommendation, and it's so sick. I think it was a little slow to start, but oh man, it's been picking up steam ever since. But what other anime? I'm probably gonna keep this one short, boys. Another couple minutes, and then I'm hungry. I need to eat as well. Anyone looking forward to the new Garfield, or just me, Ian? New Garfield? Like animated series? Or live action? Or what? Because I know they made a new Garfield. They made a Garfield movie already, didn't they? Like 3D animated no, I mean like CGI Garfield, but like live action. Phytonics Ian says, just finished Magic and Muscles. Great one. Magic and Muscles? Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. Ian says, yes, there's a new Garfield movie coming out this month. Oh, nice. Is it a sequel to the live action one? Chris says, My Hero is back, and Windbreaker. Oh, I read about Windbreaker. It's like a dude that looks like the I forget his name. The dude from My Hero Academia, the Fire and Ice guy. And he's like trying to climb the ranks in school to be the best or the strongest, you know, standard shonen. I need to watch My Hero Academia. Yeah, I'm not caught up, but it's good. Like, I was in it for I think 2 or 3 seasons, and then I fell off of it, but it was great. David says you should 100% listen to the opening. It's trending really hard right now for a good reason. For Mashley. Ooh. Listen to the opening of Magic and Muscles. Ooh. I'll check it out. I'll check it out for sure. 2 a.m. catching this stream been really nice so far. 2 a.m.? Damn, dude. Thank you for watching so late. That's freaking late, man. Magic and Muscles is like a baby between One Punch Man and Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Oh, Ian picked up on that immediately. As opposed to clean shaven Potter. Oh my god. That's the quote of the night right there. Copy. Harry Potter. LMAO. Oh no. Oh no, that's bad. That was a good laugh. Oh man. Ariota. Oh my god. I'll have to check these out. I've been going on YouTube and looking at like top 10 anime to watch this coming season, or this coming anime season, and Windbreaker was on there. Kaiju number 8 was on there, and then there's a few other ones I need to write down the name of that has caught my eye, but I feel like I can't be watching all of these concurrently because I just don't have the time. So I think I just need to just focus on one thing at a time. Isn't Funimation dead now? Maybe. Is Funimation dead? Yes, Funimation is dead as it merged with Crunchyroll on April 2nd of this year. Oh, last month. Damn, Crunchyroll is a mega conglomerate of anime. David says Slime Tensei is really good right now. IMO. Epic Story, Slime Tensei. Okay, check it out. I need to write all these down. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, I'm gonna put it in Notion. What do you guys use for your note-taking app, if you take notes at all? I use Notion for everything, just because there's so many ways you can customize the pages and all that. But, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot. Notion for note-taking, and then Todoist for, like, tasks and deadlines and stuff. Anime to watch 2024. Slime Tensei. Magic and Muscles. What else? Windbreaker. Keep it coming, boys. Keep coming with these gold recommendations here. What was that last one? Windbreaker and My Hero is Back. My Hero is Back. Ian says, I use my notes app on my phone. Apple Notes is good enough for me. You know, I like the fact that for Apple Notes, I use the scan documents feature. Like, it's mind-boggling to me that no other kind of like note-taking app on mobile has taken advantage of a scan documents kind of mode. Like, you could take a picture of it, but of the whatever document, but it's not like a scan where it, like, you know, transforms it so it's straight on and then messes with the contrast so that it looks like a black and white document as opposed to like a picture. Ian says, on Ron's list, Magic and Muscles. Hey, Magic and Muscles is always on my list. I have a magical personality and I'm trying to get those muscles. I don't have them yet. Chris says, don't roast me, but the Notes app from Apple. Hey, it's all good, man. You use, honestly, there are so many productivity apps out there that you just gotta go with what works for you, dude. Like, I've been trying to use, like, I'm in Notion. I have hundreds of notes in Notion. And then I found somebody in the chat, one live stream recommended, I think it was called, not Opal. What is that called? This is not a productive time brain fart right now. It's basically another note-taking app that, like the whole premise of it is that the notes are interconnected. So you make a note and then you make another note and then you tie a link to that and then it'll connect it. And then the more notes you make, the more web it gets, like the webbier it gets. And like it's meant to kind of be a second brain for you or whatever. But I try to use it and I'm just like, I can't, like, I'm so in Notion right now that if I give the other app a good go, it's like it drains my productivity because I'm trying to like have it, you know, which is, I mean, I get it, trying to improve my systems, but they all essentially do relatively the same thing. Like, depending on what you need, if you use it like most people do, it'll take your notes, it'll organize them, it'll let you search for your notes when you want to remember something or recall something, and that's it. You know what I mean? You don't need to, like, you don't need to, you know? Ian says, my boo is live with max level EDC. Who's your boo? Who's your boo? You have so many boos. Gabe says, you should check out Solo Leveling if you haven't already. Oh, you know I have. We did it. Me and Chris Valdez, we watched Solo Leveling, I think episode 11, live on stream. Ian says X. That guy. Yeah, nice. Hope they have a good stream. But, oh man. Yeah, Solo Leveling is definitely solid. I can't wait for season 2. It's already been greenlit. It's just a matter of time. Zalazuchi says, an Archdemon's Dilemma. How to love your elf bride. It's good too. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Archdemon's Dilemma. How to love your... That's a long-ass title, bro. Mikey Daly Carey says, let's see that snack time, Ron. Oh, that box over there? Okay, I'll open it. Hold on. Ugh. I don't think there's an embargo or anything because EDM already posted a short on it. So I'll just crack it open. Gotta make some content on it. Put Initial D on that list. Nah, man. You know, I love Initial D, but I have this weird thing with animes that like have too old of animation style. Like animation style and quality is very much an important thing to me when it comes to anime. And so depending on like which studio produces and all that, like I'll want to watch it or not want to watch it, like regardless of story or whatever that is. And maybe that's, you know, maybe that's a polarizing opinion, but I don't know. Data Crew, new Reaper. You know, I've been getting fat. I've been getting a little belly fat. So these like larger shirts is on point. Thank you, Los. Thank you for sending those out. I appreciate it. Bet you would watch Akira, and that's from the 80s. Yeah, I guess, because it's like cyberpunky. Oh, there's a lot more stuff. Okay, first of all, here's the snack time box. Look at this box. This box is on another level. Like, what? Okay, so we'll have that right here. But there's some more stuff in here that I want to crack into. Show you guys. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, okay. We got REs on REs on REs. Okay, I'm not gonna crack every one of them open. You've got a grayscale Molotov cocktail. You've got an inverted green Reaper, like a Loki looking Reaper. You've got a clear RE Molotov cocktail looking one. You've got, ooh, you've got the Beanie Reaper, and this is like a woven RE. You got the pink Reap. There are so many. You got the gray monochrome Reap. Okay. You got, ooh, I actually like this one. I mean, I like all of them, but this one's dope because it's black, gold, and white. You got the pouch label in gold. You got the pouch label in monochrome. Holy. About to do a giveaway. Got a caution, Ari. You got, this is like their sharp objects inside. The cautionary REs. This one says pocket check crew. I feel like Alan inspired this one. And then this Bop, the Green Reaper with the mug. How many REs was that? Was that a lot? That was a lot. Okay, we're gonna crack this open right now. The snack time. Oh man, dude, the X-Pac. I'm an X-Pac groupie, man. Like X-Pac is so. Oh, by the way, let's admire the inside of this box real quick. Look at that. They really paid attention to the detail on that one. But here it is, ladies and gents. The snack time in forest green X-Pac, not the official name. But of course, you got the big old loot field up front to rep your favorite brands and makers. Got the front pocket. I was half expecting like high vis orange on the inside, which would have been sick because it contrasts the green perfectly. So you got that front quick access pocket. You got your valuables back here. Ooh, wow. And of course, all these zippers are like reverse coil aqua guard, I believe. And then you've got the heat shrink on the zippers as well. Makes it easy, a good pulling experience. The main pocket comes out. Oh, so you know what's interesting? The front, only the front access pocket has the heat shrink zipper pull. The other ones don't. Maybe if you want to do your own paracord REs or paracord pull tabs. Ooh, you got another one. I don't know if this comes with it if you purchase it. This was just in the bag, so I don't know if it comes with it, guys. Just gotta let you know. And then this comes out here. You got the ripstop nylon on the inside, and of course the snack time tray that rips clean off. Got modules here. Can you take this off? I think you can. Yeah. This comes off as well. So there's like mini trays that come off. You put REs here, or just use this for your flashlights and what have you. You got the mesh. You got the open pockets, the whole snack time tray. And then you've got a zipped mesh pocket in here as well. Focus, do something. Yeah. Oh, this is cool. This is new. There's like a named label. Pretty sick. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, the X-Pac just adds a certain level to it. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's just me. It's just me. I like X-Pac a lot. And when it comes in a package like that, full breakdown coming soon. First look coming soon. But for now, there's your sneak peek, people. Thank you, Mikey Daily Carry, for pressuring me to do that. I'll bet you have one too, don't you? I'll bet you showed it on your stream yesterday. And I had no idea because I missed it. I'm sorry, man. Coffee says, I haven't heard about Kuroko in a long time. Ooh, basketball? Kuroko no Basket. So good. Such a good series. I don't think they're going to do a second season. Or they're not going to do another season. Because I think I read the rest of the manga because I was like, ooh, 6 storyline. But yeah, would have been dope. Would have been dope. Let's see. I got some old anime like Akira, Vampire Hunter D, but never fell down that rabbit hole, said Foogdoozle. Yeah, like, back to what I was saying about the older anime animation style. Like, I never got into One Piece because of that, unfortunately. And One Piece is like a legendary anime, you know what I mean? And right now, like, you know, and I know about it. Like, I know, like, you know, Luffy's on like fucking Gear 5 or some shit, and it looks dope. Like, looks very cool. But I just haven't gotten into it. And I heard that Netflix is gonna redo the series. Like, they're literally going to reanimate it with a brand new animation team, kind of bring One Piece into the modern age, which is scary because who knows if they're gonna butcher the hell out of it, right? So yeah, Ice Motion says they are redoing the animation. Yeah, so I don't know if it's just gonna be a faithful redoing of it or if they're gonna put their own spin on it or whatever. So unfortunately, who knows? Who knows? Ian Coates says, without Shonen Jump, there would be no One Piece. Fair. And no one's saying that, you know, Shonen Jump should go away. But they're redoing it on Netflix, and, you know, one just has to wonder what they're going to do with it. Ian says, Dead Leaves anime should be on your list, Ron. Let's see. I'm going to add that right now. Dead Leaves? I like these recommendations. I have no idea what any of these things are. Book Juice says, I watched Fist of the North Star 2. Lol, forgot that one completely. Fist of the North Star? That sounds intense. David says, just hope they don't milk it dry like Evangelion. Yeah, dude. Like, Evangelion has one storyline, and then I think they did like 3-season anime back in the day, and then they redid it, but it was like a abridged version, so it's like the same storyline but with certain details remixed and other details left out. And then they did movies, right? And then they did a re-movie, like the movies, I don't know how long they were done, but they redid the movies into 4 separate parts. It's like, oh. Kavian says, and then there's Gundam. Yeah, Gundam has, see, if you want to talk about any anime that's being milked, it's Gundam. Like, but the thing is, though, the storylines are all different. Like, the concept is the same of the Gundam and the new type pilots and all that, but I feel like they have different storylines mixed in, whereas Evangelion is like one core storyline, and they just redo it in different ways. Not even different, they just reanimate it. You should watch Iron-Blooded Orphans. I've watched that. Sick. Iron-Blooded Orphans is dope. I think I watched Gundam 00 was sick. Gundam Seed, which I think is like related. And then I watched Witch from Mercury. That's sick. I enjoyed that one a lot. Why don't you check out Re-Monster? Okay, that sounds good. Okay, guys, you're now directly responsible for like 80 hours of my life gone. I would love to build Gunpla, but they're difficult. Gunpla? You mean these? It's actually like a little hobby of mine. I haven't been doing it lately because I have a ton of stuff I need to do, but like, we doing it. Like, look at this. This is the 00 Riser right here. Bop. Oh yeah. Yo, let's go. Kami says, yo, let's go. And I'm trying to get like deep into it too. Like, I've got sanding pieces. I got a bunch of like paints and files and tweezers and nips and stuff. And I got a few kits that I have in the queue, like Zaku. I think I have the Zaku 2, and then I have the Gundam Aerial from Wish for Mercury. So, Kavi says I'm fangirling so hard right now. Yeah, dude. Yes, let's do it. Kavi, are you into Gunpla? I'm sure you are, but like how deep in it are you? Because I could use some tips. I haven't painted. I don't have an airbrush. I don't intend to get into airbrushes yet. I have one, but I've never like. It's a long story. I got the airbrush as a gift, and I didn't realize I needed a compressor and all this other stuff, a booth to paint it all. So right now, I'm sticking with hand painting. So I'm gonna do that with acrylic paints. I'm gonna do panel lining with enamel, and I'm gonna try that. So if y'all got tips for me, I would definitely. Oh, Gurren Lagann, dude. Gurren Lagann was sick. I watched it so long ago. The drill that will pierce the heavens. Fucking cool. I love it. I love it, dude. Gurren Lagann was sick. Like, I don't know. It satisfied my Gundam itch without it being Gundam. You know? It was like Gundam meets Kill La Kill. You know what I mean? So cool. Voltron. Yeah, the classic. I watched Voltron on Netflix. That was dope. Also, Gunpla can easily be $400 or more. Yeah, if you get a perfect grade, Ian. You start with some high grades. Like, the beauty of Gunpla is that, like, those kits were like 20-30 bucks. And then what I've noticed is that if you hand paint, like, you know, the paints are like a couple bucks. You know what I mean? It's not crazy. It'll add up, yes. And if you get into airbrushing, I mean, then getting an airbrush, getting a compressor and all that stuff, you can go cheapo, like on Amazon. There's some compressor airbrush kits for like 50 bucks. But, you know, I don't know about the quality of that over time. So, Zala Zushia says, nah, you start with SD kits. You could, but it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same. Unless you get that MG SD Barbatos kit. That thing is sick. Then go to high grades. Yeah, high grades are where it's at, I think. And then real grades. Real grades are like one step below master, I think. But yeah, the fun part about Gunpla is that you can go all out on customization, says Kavi. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You can do as little or as much as you want, as long as you get joy out of it. I find it kind of peaceful, just like sitting there and nipping pieces and sanding them, and it's nice. It's a nice unplugging activity for sure. Ian says build a zero or wing custom. Yeah. It gives you the basic of build one with less parts. Yeah. Says Zalzushi. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. SDs definitely have less parts just because, you know, it's like chibi versions. Fucto says, I haven't seen the new Voltron. How was it? I mean, I wouldn't say it's new. It's at least like 4 or 5 years old on Netflix, I think. But it's good. It's fun. It's entertaining. I had never watched like OG Voltron, so I don't know if it's like faithful to the original story or anything like that. But I had a good time. I watched all of it. David says, I don't like mecha anime in the slightest, but I do appreciate the art that goes into Gunpla because they're epic looking. Yeah, fair enough. I'm the exact opposite, bro. I love mecha anime. Even for the ridiculousness of, like, Evangelion was ridiculous. Like, the world is ending, so kids have to sacrifice themselves to pilot Evangelion Eva units to save the world from crazy angels. And the main character is going through some dad issues and all that stuff. Like, oh man, it's like that. I don't know. Evangelion was kind of twisty and turny for me, but I just like the mechs, that's why. Dr. True Dude says, believe in the me that believes in you. Let's go. Chris says, went to an anime con and checked out the Gundam base. The Gundam base? What do you mean? Like, it's a booth? See, I was going to end this stream 20 minutes ago, but then we started talking about anime and Gundam. Now we can talk for hours. Damn. Phytonic says, I hated Eva. It took me so much work to get through, and the plot was so bad. Yeah, it really is bad. Like, I watched the new movies just because the action scenes are so dope. But, like, the whole premise of it is just, like, I don't know, man. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, Ian says, because I thought it's super sad. It is super sad. Poor Shinji, dude. He just wants a dad to, like, support him and be a dad, and he's over here like, trying to save the world, and it sucks, man. Pytonic says, but had a forever crush on Rhea. Who? I missed it. Are you talking about Ray? I think you're talking about Ray. I don't know. I liked Asuka myself. Little firecracker from London. Gabe Harlan says Knights and Magic is a good mech anime. Knights and Magic? I'll check it out. Dude, I typed re-monster in my note, and then it turned monster into a robot emoji. I don't know why. Yeah, Ray, R-E-I. The one with blue hair. Yep, that's the one. Knights and Magic is a good... Okay, Knights and Magic. I'll check it out. Shinji has mommy issues for real. Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. That's actually true. Man, it's bad. It's bad. All right, I'm hungry. I'm gonna get out of here. We could spend all night rehashing Eva, but thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the Live with Purpose live streams. We had a great time talking about anime as well as slings and stuff like that. But we got a video dropping on Saturday, and it involves revamping this little here desk setup. So it's a vlog style video, so I hope you enjoy it. I certainly enjoyed making it, and I think I'm gonna be going into the Wait, Data Crew. Man, Los, how are you gonna always drop in here when I'm about to leave? Damn it. I'm trying to eat dinner, fool. I'm trying to eat dinner. Data Crew says, hi. Dude, I just showed off your X-Pac sling, man. Right here. Man, I was about to close this out and everything. Is this gonna be one of those things where, like, I'm about to leave, and then like Data shows up, and then I'm about to leave a second time, and then EDM shows up, and then I'm about to leave a third time, and then Ricky shows up. Y'all are hating. Y'all are hating on me. Mikey Daily Care says, Los, what's good? Everybody's showing Data some love. Ron, wait, Data Crew is here with the most urgency he could possibly put into a set of caps lock sentences. Was pumping the brakes on Ron leaving for Data Crew. Ugh. Yeah, Ian dropped the dead emoji. Yeah, dead is right, man. I'm dying over here. Let's see. Broke AZ Knife says the Re-Monster adaptation is not too bad for a power fantasy isekai. All right, for sure. I'll definitely check it out. We talked long enough for Data Crew to join, says Ian. Yeah, for real. For real. All right, but for real though, Los, I appreciate you joining me on the stream. We'll talk soon for sure. But I'm gonna get up on out of here. I thank you guys for hanging out with me on tonight's stream. Data Crew says, hope you like it, man. I think I will, man. I checked it out. The X-Pac is dope. But it's gonna be a good time, and you're gonna see more of it real soon on the social medias. All right, y'all. Have a great Wednesday night and the rest of your week. We'll see you on Saturday. All right. Take care. Live with purpose. Peace.